Well, I think that it's becoming more and more apparent to most people that the current internet is broken and there's a lot of harm being caused. And I think this is actually alarming people to a greater degree because we've seen now the arrival of generative AI, which is really just a fancy name for more centralized autocratic surveillance technology, right? And so I think it's time to fix what's broken, and because the internet as we've been using it for the last 30 years, that's pretty old technology, 30 years, I think it's time to now gain knowledge from what we've experienced over the last 3 decades, reset the internet for its 3rd generation, prioritizing people, quite frankly, and that's really at the heart of Project Liberty.
And when you say the internet is broken, you're referring here to you're taking issue with large technology companies that rely on collection of data from users. Is that right? Where do you see what is broken in your view?
Yeah, I think we can think about it in 2 big buckets. One is an architecture that actually surveils people, right? Where basically our data is being scraped, aggregated, and controlled by somebody else other than ourselves, right? That's one big problem. The other is how social media has become weaponized, and we no longer have a shared set of facts or trust in one another. We don't have a shared truth. It's hard to solve other problems when we're in disarray. It's very easy for enemies of democracy to go ahead and disable us and create chaos. So there's a lot of outgrowths of this, right? So whether you're concerned about democracy or you're concerned about the health of your kids, and we have huge mental health issues now with young kids being preyed upon as well, we need to fix what's broken. And the good news is it's fixable, right? The tech is fixable. And so what we're suggesting is let's fix the tech so that it actually prioritizes people, and then let innovators build on a new internet that prioritizes people, not platforms or machines.
And you're going to be talking about some of this tech today through the Web Summit as well. In your view, what is the tech? If you say it's here, what exactly is it that changes the game in your view?
Well, I'm oversimplifying a bit, but let's think of the internet in 3 generations or 3 phases. The first, over 50 years ago, was enabled by a simple protocol, actually 2 protocols that were joined together, called TCP/IP. Okay, that connected computer to computer. Then there was the 2nd generation of the internet, which is what we all use, the web, the World Wide Web. That was enabled by what? A simple protocol called HTTP. We all adopted it, we're connected, we use it. That connected the data, regardless of what computer it was sitting on. We're arguing that the 3rd generation of the internet should focus on connecting people to people. The technical term is our social graphs, everything we do in our digital life is now being scraped and aggregated and controlled by someone else. I'm suggesting, and many others are in agreement, that each of us as individuals should regain control of our data. We should own it, we should control it, we should decide what to do with it on the internet, not leave it up to 5 platforms to decide.